What is good, YouTube? This will be my video breakdown for episode 17, flashback of the season 2 of The Flash. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, let's get into this video. So this episode starts with Barry Allen feeling like he's being portrayed again like Harrison Wells did in season 1. So he's feeling a bit emotional, he's feeling like he's let everyone down because he put his trust in Jay, and Jay is doing well. This far they think that, but we all know that is not what is actually going on here. So he's trying to get more speed, so he's reading all these speed books. He's trying to work out a new speed velocity form in the equation. So I think this episode's mainly about Barry trying to get faster. How can he become faster? As the reverse flash was a lot quicker than him. Zoom makes him look slow. Trajectory was even faster than him, but that was due to B9. So he's trying to figure out how he can become faster. So, as we seen in the trailer, he needs to figure out a way to get faster. So he gets an epiphany whilst talking to Wally West and decides that he's going to run back in time and speak to Harrison Wells when he was the Reverse Flash and when he was actually alive, because the Harrison Wells on this Earth, it's from Earth 2, so he needs to go back at least 1 year to try and get some information about him. The Earth 2 Harrison Wells said it's a bad idea, as Harrison Wells has been studying Barry Allen for 15 years, so it implies that he's going to know instantly that it's not him. So that's basically what happened. They study a lot of scenarios of where he's going to land in time. So he jumps back in time, but what happens is a time wrath comes through with him, as time wraths are there for people that try to abuse time and go back and forth in time. So during the whole episode, that time wrath is trying to catch Barry. So basically, he lands in the time when the Pied Piper was around. So he lands back in time and he sees the Flash and the Pied Piper engaged in a battle. So he's got to basically knock the current Flash in the current time out and then pretend to be him, and that's pretty much exactly what he does. I mean, puts the Pied Piper away, stops the explosion in Star Labs happening, which is kind of bad because he's changed what actually happened. So whether that has ramifications, I don't know, but well, we do know, we find out later on, and that it didn't really make too much difference. But what was interesting, I just found it so funny when anyway, let's carry on. Harrison Wells just knew that it wasn't his Barry, as he kept asking about how to go faster. So Harrison Wells waited for the right time before he questioned Barry, put him in a room, locked him up and said, "Who are you? You're not my Barry. My Barry wouldn't do this." So then Barry Allen finally did that to him, and then Harrison Wells stood up to see if he flinched. He didn't flinch, so he instantly knew that this Barry Allen was from the future, and he was like, "What do you want? What do you want?" And then Barry was just like, "I want to know how to go faster. I want to know how to go faster." But eventually he let Barry Allen out because he's got to sort this time wrath out, as the time wrath is here for him. Although Barry didn't know he was called a time wrath until the Reverse Flash, let's call him that, told him how they are formed and how they come. They only come for people who jump back and forth in time, and Barry had done it before but had got lucky and didn't have a time wrath before. So to be vague, pretty much Barry got his own way. He gave him a little hard disk USB drive of how to go faster, and Barry helped everyone on that Earth, and eventually the two Barrys met each other in front of Cisco and Caitlin, and that was kind of a bit awkward, but I think it worked quite well. There was like minimal contact, and yeah, so Barry told them to figure out a way to defeat a time wrath, as when Barry was going to jump back to the current day, the time wrath would be coming back with him. So yeah, he got his thing, he got the USB drive, and then tried to go away. So they had to time it right so that the time wrath would come back through with him. But the thing I find funny is the time wrath, it seems to be faster than Barry, so Barry had to get help from the other Barry. So the other Barry held the time wrath back so that Barry could generate enough speed to go into it and then go back to the current day. The time wrath went through, and then Barry was like, have you done it, have you done it? And then they yes, and then Cisco and Caitlin, they made some gun, and then he shot it, and it did absolutely nothing. But then the Pied Piper randomly came along, and Bush killed it, and then the Pied Piper seemed to be reformed and was like some kind of nice guy and all such like. And the main thing was, so they went into Harrison Wells' old secret lair, put the USB drive in, didn't understand how to work it, got a bit mad, smacked it down, loads of equations and stuff came up, and then Barry discovered exactly what he had to do to get more speed. So it was a pretty sick episode. I've already made my trailer episode for episode 18 versus Zoom, which won't be for 3 weeks, so I'll put a link here to my breakdown of the trailer for episode 18. Anyway, let me know what you think of my breakdown. Did I miss anything? We've been a bit vague. As far as I can tell, these time wraths don't actually exist in the DC universe at all. They may have some kind of similarities to a Black Flash, I suppose, but I don't believe they're actually real. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment.